Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit's Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Coming to a very interesting topic, wealth. All of us wants to earn the wealth, all of us wants to become rich, all of us wants to have the presence of Lakshmi, the goddess Lakshmi, and the abundance in the home. In astrology, there are two such houses by which you can understand the position of money, how the money will come, whether there will be expenses or not. We will discuss that in this video. This is going to be a very short video, but I hope that will give you some information. Do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you and me can stay connected. If you want to take my consultation, the email ID is in the description box below. Please drop me an email. And if you want to follow me on social media, the links are in the description box below. Let's continue to understand houses that are responsible for wealth generation. In astrology, the houses are called bhavas, the one that expresses itself. There are 12 such houses, and out of that, there are two houses, the second and the 11th. The second and 11th have a very unique association among themselves, and these two houses are the houses from where the wealth generates. Now, second house is better known as Kutumba Bhav or the family, but that's the first thing that you collect, that you get when you are born. Second house is the value system. Second house is what you can say what you follow, your faith, your belief, your comfort, your security, your family. All these things you get the moment you're born, technically. And next is the 11th house, which is called Labhasthan. That means definitely this is called house of profit. So all kind of income generation. Ultimately, whatever you try, your efforts, your struggle, your karma, that gets translated into the 11th. And this 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and also controlled by Saturn. Therefore, this is the house of karma phal, the results of your karma. So now let us understand like this. If 11th house is the source of income or the final salary that you get after you put your efforts, it also means it is day-to-day income. Because of one more factor, because it is 6th from 6th. Now 6th house is the job, the service, and 6th from 6th is what you get from the service. How service serve you is the 11th house, which ultimately translates into salary. If you are in a business, 11th house becomes 5th from the 7th house. Definitely it shows productivity of your business. If your business is productive, you earn money. What happens, how it translates? Whatever you get from the 11th house gets deposited in the second house. That is why second house is the bank balance. So how do you read it? See, if your 11th house is strong and second house is weak, it means the money will come, but you won't have money in bank accounts. That means you will not have millions of dollars of account, but the money will be invested somewhere else. The money will be put back into business, or whatever you will earn, you will spend depending upon what financial condition you are in. If your second house is strong and 11th house is weak, it means you get less amount of money, but you are more focused on savings, you spend less, you are conservative in nature, and you will have more bank balance. You will try to do something, invest it in a very non-risky way to increase your bank balance. You are more on the security side. And if your 11th and the second house are considerably strong, that means not only you will have a proper source of income and maybe more than one source of income, you will also have a decent bank account. And because second house is also 11th from the 4th house, it also shows a lot of property, presence of properties in your life. And if 11th and the second house are weak, if they're somehow the dots of that houses are weak, if the house itself is in Papkartri, if you have a bad moon in that house, then it may mean financial struggle. Then it means you need to first of all correct the 6th house, because if you notice the presence of 11th and the 2nd from 6th house, which is called Prarabdha Karma, which becomes the Badha for you, an obstacle in whatever you do. 11th is 6th. from the 6th house. So 11th house is the bhavad bhavam of 6th house, whereas 2nd house is the dharma of 6th house. So whether you earn or not depends on whether your wishes will be fulfilled or not, whether your family will support you or not, actually depends on your prarabdha karma. It depends on how much service you have given to mankind in your previous birth. So if there is a problem in the 11th and the 2nd house, you need to correct your 6th house positively before you go and jump for the remedies of the 2nd and the 11th house. Also, if you see the presence of 6th Lord, 6th house Lord, you have to check that, and if there is any connection with the 11th and the 2nd house Lords, then you have to correct that. It means some dispute in money, some problems in money. And if your 2nd Lord sits in the 12th house, it means there can be some unexpected expenses which will be uncontrolled. So you have to obviously read the entire horoscope, but then you have to see, put the 11th and 2nd in fulcrum by keeping first 11th and then 2nd. Because ultimately, if 2nd increases, then 11th is actually 10th from 2nd, because they also have Chaturdashi combination, the 4-10 formation with each other. That means they are more about comfort and karma, comfort and karma. So that is why you need to observe the power and the strength of these two houses and relate them to understand how to correct it. Can you wear a gemstone of the 2nd Lord and the 11th Lord? Absolutely no. Why? First, 2nd house is also called Markesh, because it is 7th from the 8th house, it is 3rd from the 12th house, and 9th from the 6th house. So definitely you should not wear the gemstone of the 2nd house. And for the 11th house also you should not. First of all, because it is 6th from 6th and 12th from 12th. Although 11th house only gives you, it doesn't take anything from you, but if air is coming from a gate and if you put up a negative formation in the gate, whatever comes in, the negativity that you are trying to throw out will come in. So from the 11th house, you can't throw anything out. It will always come in. You have to utilize the power of 11th house through network connection, by spreading the word, by being good, by being a universal citizen, by helping others. Remember, Aquarius is a man holding a pitcher of water and trying to give it out. So it means you will get when you give. That is why it is the Bhavad Bhavam of 6th and 12th. That is the one house which is the Bhavad Bhavam of 6th and 12th, the Bhavad Bhavam of 2 Trik Bhav. That is the core essence of, or the fundamentals of earning money and storing money. So if you understand this core fundamental by relation with other houses, you will understand how to correct your horoscope. You cannot wear gemstones of this. You can pray to Lord Mahavishnu and you can listen to Shri Suktam, pray to Mahalakshmi, bring a Shri Yantra at home. These things can be done to improve the 2nd and 11th, but in any case you have a problem, correct your 6th house. I hope this helps you, and this helps you understand the wealth status in your horoscope. Don't be greedy, but try to become a more deserving person, and automatically you will get money accordingly. Thank you for watching this quick and informative video. I hope this information is of some use to you. Thank you for watching Punneits Astrology. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, Namaste.